haven't spoken to you, David, but I do want you to know that I do love you, and I would never betray you or like take sides. I just want you to know that I'm always putting our kids.
This is not the first time of we hearing about Tiwa Savage and then Davido. This is not the first time one of them has been asked questions. That is something I got to understand. So, Davido Tiwa Savage had a sour relationship in the past. I would not say relationship, not that kind of relationship. I said they had a conflict in the past, and then it's escalated that they started dragging on social media and all those kind of things. But Davido at a particular interview was asked, and he said something like there was miscommunication, kind of conflict gap and all those kind of things between him and Tiwa Savage, that they are all good right now. And Tiwa Savage has been asked the same question and said the same thing. So I want you guys to see this before I dive in proper.
We had Davido here on the show.
Oh God!
Well, he mentioned while he was here that that
I saw a clip.
Yeah, oh, you saw it.
Yeah.
What?
And to be honest, but she did reach out, and you know what I'm saying. So probably if it happens, it happens. And I know bad, but I love her. I love her child, and I saw him grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. She's an amazing person. She changed the game for females. You know what I'm saying. She'll always have that respect. That's my sister. Like, I'll never let nothing happen to her. Right. She knows.
I saw you talk to Rolling Stone a bit about it, about how you felt about it. Did you feel like, because it seemed like he was sorry for whatever transpired and that y'all were good now. Was that the feeling you got from it?
Well, we haven't seen or spoken since. I want to say I think it was a miscommunication, but there hasn't been any kind of communication between us. I was hurt by how it transpired. So our kids are friends, and they've gone to the same school since they were 1. They're 10 now. I've known David before that, but I've naturally grown a relationship with the mother of their kid. And I didn't really know that, there was issues. I mean, I know that he's moved on and he's married, whatever, but I don't know what's going on apart from that. And I guess I was at an event and she was too. So naturally, like, hey, how are you? We're partying, drinking, doing snap and whatever. And he saw that and he took it as betraying him. And I'm like, what? How? Like, what's going on? And that's why I said I think it was a misunderstanding. Like, he felt like I knew what was happening and I was on her side, and that's not the case. Like, this is just a woman that I know who's the mother to my son's friend, and we were at a social gathering and I see her and we're chilling. So, and even if I did know, I don't think I would have chosen a side either. Like, I don't think I'm going to be like, oh, because you guys are having issues, I'm going to be on David's side or I'm going to be on Sophia's side, because our kids are friends.
That's right.
And it's not my business to take sides. Like, I don't want anyone to take sides with my situation. It's between me and the father of my son. I don't think anyone should be dragged into it. But again, he felt like I should have been loyal.
So now you guys don't hear. So let us not really be assuming a lot of things. So, there is a kind of conflict, one misjudged the other misjudged the other, and then, it was back and forth and the rest. But the issue right here is that the person who still caused this thing now still Sophia Momodu. That is something I kind of understand by the story that is trending on social media, because she is always finding a way to stay relevant on social media, even when she is not really contributing a factor. That is one thing I got to understand about that. So, based on your own opinion right now, you go fit put within you feel in the comment section so that we can really understand you better. I see got something coming in from Tiwa Savage. Yes, this is coming in from Tiwa Savage. Tiwa Savage has really come out to, clear the air on the, relationship with Whiskey. I know that many people not go still like, agree with her based on waiting they hear and see, on social media, based on some people we don't see them together. That is what a lot of, because me, I feel that she had something with whiskey, then I feel that two of them, they had something together. So forget about this. That is my own opinion. But I want you to express your own opinion in the comment section. Let's listen to
You
her.
did an interview. You talk about this secret romance, and this celebrity you were dating, and it had to be on the low, and they would do parties at the house, and you would stay away from the people when the parties would be going on. Yeah. Now people want to know who the heck, because people think you're talking about Wizkid.
Yeah, I know. And, man, shout out to Wizkid. I love Wizkid. I respect Wizkid. It's not about Wizkid. I said the person was a public figure, but I didn't. He's not an artist.
Oh, so just like someone of importance.
Yeah, someone, yeah. So, yeah, oh, man. I woke up and I saw that and I was just like, oh my God, it's not Wizkid. Oh, yeah, it's not. Man, he's probably watching it like, how did I get dragged into this shit? Like, no, it's not. No, it's not. 100%.
And were you wanting to, like, because, I mean, keeping it private is a personal decision, probably by the both of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But initially, yeah.
I was about to say, yeah. But it gets so
that's how he got me. Like, I cherish this so much, and I want this to be, I want us to build a foundation, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is amazing, and then and then people are like, yo, Tiwa, how can you let someone treat you like that? Like, and it's like, it didn't just go from 0 to 100. Like, the way men work with your psyche is like, they chip a little bit. And then before you know it, you're like, yo, how did I even
get here?
Yeah. So it's like, first is like, he doesn't want people to know. Then the thing is like, he'll change my name on his phone. So if I'm calling him, people don't know it's me or whatever. Then it's like, when we go out, we go in separate cars and we leave separately. And then it's like, oh, when we go out, you might see me with someone. It's because I don't want people to know. And then it just progressively just gets worse to the point where I'm somewhere, you're literally working the room, and you're telling me it's because you don't want people to know.
And when you say work in the room, you mean dealing with the other women in front of you?
Yeah.
What did that do to...
Yes. These are some things that came in from Tiwa Savage. I don't know how you guys are taking it, but it's all interesting and a big one. I think it's like we still get something when it still come from Tiwa Savage. So I want to share it with you guys. Let's look at it. Tiwa Savage was recently asked because, in a video where she was performing, I think somewhere around, she said F Big Three, and then that really resonated a lot of debate within the camp of Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy's, fans. That is something, and a lot of music enthusiasts. I made a video on that saying that, the only way for us to abolish this Big Three issue is to form a reconciliation, like a synergy between Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, because they are the ceiling right now. They are sealing and limiting Afrobeat to an extent, because we can't find Afrobeat now bigger than Wizkid, now bigger than Davido, now bigger than Burna Boy, because of the kind of fans they have. That is something I got to understand, because Tiwa Savage, actually came out and said F Big Three. So now she was really asked. Tiwa Savage, really came out to say, what? He said the narrative is what she is really condemning. That is something she felt, about the hotel. Although some people go like, kind of, so she they say, we get people like Flavor, people like Diamond, people like, Yemi Alade, Thames, Ashake, Rema, and a lot of others. Why should we kind of limit Afrobeat to Big Three? This is because of the kind of impact their fans out there. That is something we cannot change, because that Big Three is going to stand for a long time. That is something I feel. Davido's 30BG, Whiskey's FC, and Outsiders, they are always, making the game around them. That is something I kind of feel. But Tiwa Savage was asked a question, and let's catch it.
So why'd you say fuck the Big Three?
Oh my God!
That's just the music stuff, or you?
No. So not fuck them, like, but the narrative of the big three.
Gotcha,
Yeah, like F that narrative, because this is a continent. This is so many artists, and we keep reducing it to three artists every single time. When we have Diamond, we have Flavor, we have Yemi Alade, we have Thames, we have like the list. Asake and Rema, like
And Thames, I love Asake and Thames. Them my two right now.
Right, yeah, and I'm like, and we don't include them in the top three. Why? Like, so I'm like, F that narrative. Yeah.
Wonder why that is though. I mean, you're right. It's like you hear Burna Boy, you hear Wizkid, you hear Davido, but for me, being that I listen to a lot of Asake and listen to a lot of Thames, right? I'm like, I don't know. I wonder why it is just those three. Is it sales? Is it
maybe
they've had out of the contract?
So now you guys got to understand, Tiwa Savage on this, and we got to understand it from that, point of view. I think that is a really big, interesting story, and we need to really, really understand what she was really saying and not misquote her. That is something I'm pleading with everybody right now. So guys, what are your own takes about this? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section so that we can really get to understand you better. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for always coming out, watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.